Hi, so today we are doing our lesson 3. There's my note saying I miss you all because I do. And the first problem we are going to start with is 24 equals 4 times r. So our goal is to find out what r represents. So another way to write 24 equals 4 times r is you can also write 4r. And then to find the variable, you have to isolate it. So if you're multiplying these together, you can go ahead and divide them. But what you do to one side, you have to do to another. So you go ahead and divide that by 4. And so this leaves you with just r, because if you divide 4 by 4, it's 1. You can put the 1 in front of the r if that helps you, but it's not really necessary. And then we all know that 24 divided by 4 is... I hope you got the answer, 6. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to show it to you with a tape diagram. So we're going to go over here. We're going to draw our little diagram. And then we have 4 over here and r over here. And we know that 4 times r has to equal 24. And then that's just the way to represent it in the tape diagram. And then over here you can just write r equals 6 because we already figured that one out over here. Okay, so going over to our little lesson, we are going to start with the 5 times 4 equals e. So we're going to come back over here and draw a tape diagram again. I'm going to make it a little smaller this time. So we have 5 and 4, and that equals e. And I'm going to give you a couple seconds to figure that out in your head. Then I hope you got that e equals 20. So that's how you do that one with the tape diagram. And then we're going to go to, where is it? This one. 21 equals c times 7. So this one is kind of like the 4r one we did up here. So I'm going to draw another tape diagram. And have 7 and, c. And then that equals 21, which is what they told us. And then I'll give you a couple seconds to figure out what times 7 equals 21. So another way to figure this out is to do 21 divided by 7, which is kind of what I showed you up here. And then I hope you got that c equals 3. Okay. Then we're going to go to this problem right here. It says Lana buys 3 t-shirts for $8 each. What is the total amount Lana spends on 3 t-shirts? Use the letter M, so I'm going to underline that, to represent the total amount of money Lana spends, and then solve the problem. So if Lana buys 3 t-shirts and they all cost $8, she spent M amount. And then doing that in a tape diagram, there's 3 and 8, and that equals M. So really you're just doing 3 times 8, and then writing M equals, and I hope you got the answer, 24. Okay, so now we're going to do the second part to that problem. It says, if Lana hands the cashier 3 $10 bills, how much change will she receive? Use the letter C in an equation to represent the change and then find the value of C. Okay, so 3 $10 bills can also be written as 3 times 10, and then in the tape diagram, there's 3 and 10, and that equals, hope you got 30. And then back up here, she spent $24 on 3 t-shirts. So if she gives the cashier $30 and she spent $24, she will get C back for change, which was our variable that was given to us. And so the simple way to just do this, 30 minus 24, and so we get 6 equals C. So she will get $6 back in change. Okay, and the last little problem we're going to do today is Miss Potts used a total of 28 cups of flour to bake some bread. She used 4 cups of flour for each loaf of bread. How many loaves of bread did she bake? Represent the problem using multiplication and division sentences in a letter for the unknown. Then solve the problem. So our letter for the unknown, we are looking at how many loaves of bread did she bake. So I'm going to use B for bread loaves. So for me, I thought it was easier to start with division. So I started with, she used in total 28 cups of flour, and she uses 4 cups of flour for each loaf of bread. So 28 divided by 4 will give us how many loaves of bread she made. And then to switch that around for multiplication, you would get, excuse me, you would get 4 times B equals 28. And then to solve that, we can come down here and write 4, we'll do a tape diagram. Wasn't a very good one, but it was the best I could do in that moment. And it equals 28. Remember, B is how many loaves she baked. So 4 times what equals 28. And then I hope you got that. B equals 7. So in total, she had baked 7 loaves of bread. Okay, and then that is going to complete our lesson for today. I will post your homework for e-learning on Thursday. If you have any questions, just give me an email or we can do a Zoom chat, and be on the lookout for our Zoom chat on Friday. I hope you all can make it. I will love to see your faces. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or Ms. Hoppert. We can both get you answers for that. Have a good day. Bye.